Okay, is your home in need of some major repair and you're looking around, you're saying, I'm going to have to fix all this stuff before I put it on the market? You don't have to. You can sell that home quickly for cash to our next guest. Lathe Lavada, he is not only a real estate expert, he's also a real estate broker with First Prime Realty Group. And this is what he's been doing for years. He's here to help you get out of that home and move on with your life by buying your home for cash. Lathe Lavada joining us now from his living room. Lathe, great having you, my friend. How are you?
Thank you. Glad to be here.
It's great to have you. Now, let's talk about the types of homes that you buy for cash and the types of sellers that you're helping out here. Tell us what is that you do.
I buy homes that usually need massive repairs. A seller is facing some sort of hardship, like a divorce, a job loss, a relocation, and unfortunately, even a death in the family. That's where we can really come in and help those homeowners sell that home very quickly when they're ready. And that's the type of homeowners that we're buying from.
Absolutely. And when you say major repairs, what are we talking? I'm assuming roofs are going to be a part of this.
Yeah, we buy homes again that need massive repairs. Sometimes they don't need massive repairs, but a lot of times the seller's facing a hardship. The house is also in a bad way. It needs, updates, repairs. Sometimes the pool is empty or green. Sometimes it needs flooring. Sometimes the roof has some deferred maintenance.
Yeah.
All those things. And that's where we come in. The seller is unable to complete those repairs. We'll buy in an as-is condition. The homes are even unable, buyers are unable to come in and get a loan on those properties, and they don't even want to buy them. They want to come into a new ready-made home, move in, put your furniture in. And so that's where we can come in. We can make those repairs that the seller can't make and the buyer doesn't want to make, and then we'll put them back on the market.
Which is fantastic, and you have the capital to help make that happen. So what do you do? Do you just flip all the homes and then they go straight out to the market, or do you keep some of them? What do you do after you get the property?
You know what? I'll keep some of the homes in our long-term rental portfolio if it makes sense, if there's a cash flow there. And then other times, if we buy them and we do a lot of rehab to them, we'll put them on the market for sale to a home buyer that can get a loan on those properties. So we do a little bit of both, whatever makes sense for us, and so we can get that seller the highest offer on the property.
Absolutely. All right, let's talk about some of the pitfalls of just selling the home. Normally, of course, obviously, if we got to do all the repairs, it's going to have to come out of our pocket. Then we're going to put it on to the market, and we're going to have to pay a real estate commission. That can go up 3% plus 3, there's 6% right there. What's your real estate commission if we decide to sell for cash to you?
Well, that's the nice thing. There is no real estate commission on the homes I buy. I also pay all the ordinary seller closing costs, so you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to make any repairs. You can even leave what you don't want in the property. I'll take care of it. And we've even been able to give sellers money for the move before the move. So we'll buy the property. We could even give you a few days or more in the property to get things together, to move out of state or wherever it is across town. So we just want to make this a win-win scenario for both parties.
Yeah, no question about that. And I think even if you were to do like a traditional sale, sure, that home might get quote unquote sold in just a few days, but having to go through wait for the mortgages and the title and all that stuff, that can take weeks, if not a couple months. With you, I mean, the turnaround can be really fast.
That's true. We've closed properties in as little as 3 days before, but it's really based on the seller's situation, their time frame. Every seller is unique. We had one seller who needed to go out of state for cancer treatment in Chicago, so obviously they needed to sell very, very quickly, so we were able to accommodate. There's other sellers that need to go through, family belongings and things like that, and it's going to take a little while, and they just want to, get a buyer in to say, yeah, I want to buy it, and that gives them the motivation and the stick-to-itiveness to get through the troublesome, arduous task of moving all these items and preparing for a closing. But, we're here. We can give you time, or we can close very quickly. And again, leaving those properties you don't want, or those items that you don't want in the property, we'll take care of it as long as it's legal. We've had some people leave cars in there.
Yeah.
So
there's I can only imagine the stuff that they've tried to leave that might not be on the up and up. That said, that all I'm thinking of is that one big tube TV entertainment center. Everyone's got one, and they're so lunky and big. Leave it for Lathe. He'll take care of it for you. So let's talk about then how we can get the ball rolling. How do we get started with something like that?
Well, we make it really very simple. You call my office for a free, no obligation, 24-hour cash offer. What we'll do is we'll do an evaluation of the property. You can even come out and look at the property, obviously, and then we can come to an agreeable purchase price. We can sign a purchase agreement. We give that to a third-party title and closing company. That's very important. No kitchen top table closing situations. This all goes through a third party to make sure the agreement is followed and that you as the homeowner gets those cash profits at closing. Very simple process.
Awesome. Lathe, getting a chance to see you again, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
All right, take advantage of this. If you've been looking to sell your home quick for cash, you get yourself Lathe Lavada. Call 702-803-2729. The number again, 702-803-2729 for a guaranteed quick and easy, no obligation, 24-hour cash offer. You can also visit lathelavada.com. First Prime Realty Group, a proud sponsor of The Morning Blend.